Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War, Dark Crusade on the Definitive Edition. Quite a mouthful there. We're doing our hard campaign with the Necrons. We took out the Space Marines last time, and I think today I'm going to come and take out the Tau. I seem to remember this was my least favorite stronghold to siege in the past. So let's see how this goes, but it's definitely annoying to fight the Tau.
When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack in their stronghold in the city of Asharis, renamed Tashin by the aliens. The aliens were well entrenched, however, and ready to mount a vigorous defense. Shas Okais, the Tau military leader, made his headquarters in a mighty citadel in the city's center, forcing attackers to wend their way through the tight city streets, exposed to sniper fire and ambushes. Outlying bases in different quarters of the city supported his strategy, with Krut warriors and powerful armored units harassing attackers even further. The Tau's only strategic vulnerability was Unity Plaza, the city's main public space. A sophisticated communications tower there could potentially be used by an attacker to expose the stealth units positioned across the city. Okais knew, however, that his attacker's ultimate objective would be assassination, not conquest. Onel Shorez, a member of the mysterious ethereal caste, led the Tau forces from the citadel in Tashin. Were he to die, Tau forces would crumble. But as long as the ethereal lived, the Tau would defend Tashin against all comers.
Okais, are the troops ready?
Yes, Ornell. The Earth Caste is completing construction of the Montkar command post. Our armored units are ready to deliver the killing blow.
And our Krut allies?
Also ready, Ornell. The Kayun command post in the city's Krut quarter is prepared, and the Shapers have readied the finest of their warriors. Stealth teams are taking position across the city, ready to strike where the enemy is weak. Strike teams of fire warriors and Krut packs will defend the streets and meet the enemy head on.
Excellent, Commander. Patch me through to the troops, please.
I strengthen my gear.
Soldiers of the Fire Caste, Krut and Vespid allies, today we stand as a bulwark against the selfish, the soulless, and the mad. Today, we must drive back our enemies from our city and from our world. Today, more than ever before, we fight for the greater good, and we will triumph!
Alright, we'll kind of hide these guys in the corner here.
To the graves that spawned you, monsters.
Get our guys over here.
First, we must help you to yours.
Get those guys upgraded, start getting a little army, because I'm sure these Tau attacking us are going to be doing some pretty significant damage. Because they're going to likely have a full army attacking us, and they're going to do a lot of damage. And we're going to struggle. Yeah, the crisis suits. I remember them being pretty overpowered. Yeah, see, he's already almost killed one of our warriors there. He's freaking Krut on us, so then our guys aren't able to attack. The Skyray missile ship is freaking knocking us all around, so we're not able to get attacks off. All these rockets are disrupting us.
Report.
The Kayun post is safe in the Krut quarter.
Let's see, we
will
got
defend it,
Pathfinders
Commander.
over there.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your positions.
Let's get these guys over here. Oh, that's right, he has two different outposts, so you got to decide which one is more of a problem for you. So if you don't want crisis suits and things attacking you, then you'll take out the would it be Kyrune or whatever he said it was outpost first, because that'll get rid of the Kroot and the Hounds attacking you, whereas the other one will be Hammerheads and Crisis Suits. So you just got to decide which one's less of a pain in the ass for you. But yeah, that was quite the opening battle here. As you can see, quite a bit different. So they definitely go up exponentially in terms of difficulty as you clear out different strongholds. So like I said, originally when I did this, I kind of had an idea of which ones were easy strongholds and which ones were hard strongholds, and I'd do the same thing over and over again to kind of cheese the difficulty of this game. But if you guys do want me to do multiple playthroughs with different factions, I'll alternate the final order of the strongholds. That way we're not necessarily doing the same thing every time, and you can see the difficulty of whatever stronghold on if we leave it at the end. I mean, the middle and early battles may be somewhat similar because it's going to depend on, you know, where you are on the map, and then because I think it's going to make sense to rush, you know, the Ares Badland to get the double attack with the Fury, and then the Spaceport to help you be able to deploy anywhere on the map. That's by its very nature going to put you close to certain factions faster than others, but certainly at the end I'll make sure that we play a different stronghold every time for the final mission, so you can see every faction, assuming you want me to go through and do every faction here. I still don't understand why certain audio clips are bugging out here. So there, the Ethereal was supposed to be talking to us. Sometimes they'll harass you, other times it'll just be generic stuff and it's just not cycling. So there must be something that they did with the definitive edition that wrecked some of these connections. Maybe they'll release a patch or something to get that fixed, because they did release some patches on the for some other bugs that were occurring. Yeah, these guys are in my shit for sure. But I think we're getting kind of a more solid foundation finally. The issue I'm going to have is I'm going to need to leave a force behind to help us hold the line, I think. And so that's going to be less of a force that's going to be available to help us push the main mission. I think these fire warriors are going to nuke our units pretty hard. And then doing an infantry-based army is going to be bad against all those sky rays disrupting our units, and then the crisis suits. I think we're definitely going to want the Resurrection Horde given the amount of killing that they're doing against us. I guess the good news is when we get those, I already forgot what they're called, Necron Lords or whatever, if we can find 2 Hammerheads, then we can take those over, and that will effectively give us the equivalent of the ultimate units for the Tau, because I think if you have those guys, you were limited to being able to only produce 2 of them, so obviously the AI cheats in that aspect too, because they can get more than 2, but I think as a player you're maxed out at 2 of them. So by capturing 2, that should be a huge improvement. And then we can use them as kind of snipers, is kind of what my hope is going to be. Now whether that works out that way, I'm not sure. The other thing that's pretty frustrating is I seem to recall on this map the AI is actually pretty aggressive with sending out attack forces. So it's going to be hard for us to hold requisition points, which means we're going to artificially have low army sizes on this map. And then because these guys counter us so strongly, it's going to be a big issue. Because you can see there, like those fire warriors are just killing all my warriors. even though they're upgraded, because they have so much armor piercing and just high damage, and they significantly outrange us. Yeah, so this is going to be problematic for sure. Alright, so we don't have any other generators that we can make off of our first monolith here. Alright, let's keep looking here. Maybe the destroyers will help us hold off some of the attack waves. You know, I don't think I actually used the Catan transformation with our Necron Lord yet, so I suspect we'll definitely have to do that on this mission. But it wasn't really necessary against the Space Marines because we were countering them so hard. Yeah, see, that's a pretty decent Fire Warrior formation that they got up here. And they're killing lots of models. It's like for every one that I'm killing, they're killing one of ours. So that means I'm not going to be able to just keep our 4 Honor Guard as our main base defenders like I was on other missions. I don't recall if these guys store the bodies or if it just converts them to raising additional units. I don't remember how this mechanic works. I don't see that they got anybody stored up, so I think it's just it helps resurrect things. Maybe I should have gone with more Immortals. I think I should have skipped the... I'm trying to not do what we did on the last mission. I felt like we were having trouble killing infantry. So we had too many Immortals on the last one. I mean, maybe having these flayed ones here will work out in our favor. Now, I seem to recall that he has a bunch of stealth teams up in the elevated positions here, which can be a real pain in the ass. Yeah, see, there they are. So, I mean, he can technically teleport up there and fight them, but the problem is he disrupts them so much, he's actually not great at killing guys. So he's just pushing them all around. It's like they're having a slap fest up there. Alright, well, let's get that going while we're waiting. And then if you're going to be fighting us, let's just have you push up this way. Yeah, so he's got a bunch of stealth teams over here yet, too. guess the question is do I just keep fighting or not? Oh shit, he's got a greater, he's got one of his dinosaurs down here already. Yeah, definitely way more challenging than the Blood Angels were. Alright, it's considered a demon, so I don't know if our immortals are actually going to do decent damage to it or not. So I'll have the immortals instead focus down the buildings here. Yeah, there's just so many of these stealth teams around here. Let's just get them down here. We'll try to clear this up, and then maybe we can capture these points. Problem I have is I can't have these guys just tank the attacks, because the stealth teams are actually pretty decent at killing the vehicles. Just try to get all of our warriors over here to shoot into these guys to get them killed. Yeah, see, he just dropped our tomb spider. Alright, he's down. Alright. I suppose what I could have done is just gone up there with these guys and then deployed the flayed ones up there to get the kill. Ah, jeez.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
Oh, don't die. I see they outrange us so much, they're just getting all the kills. And then they killed all my non-honor guard guys. So I guess that means we're going to bring you guys out to here, or else they're going to lose them. Alright. Oh, there's a crisis suit up there. That's not great. And those guys are still recharging.
Time to feed, little ones.
I would rather you didn't.
Bring down the rain of fire.
Oh geez, he's got a bunch of crude hounds there. Honestly, with me not having any melee guys, they're probably gonna kill everybody.
Hurry up. There's not much
Yeah, see, he's just chewing all my guys apart. Alright, maybe what I can do is teleport down here. And we'll try to resurrect our guys. Bring back the tomb spiders. Those guys have already taken back the location. Yeah, see, we're just in perpetual disruption here. Alright, well I guess we're going to be using our ability here to stop us from getting slapped around so much. Alright, so the question is who do I want to fight? I guess we'll go ahead and send you down here to take out those guys. You guys can work on taking out this base here. Okay, now start working on the missile teams on this side. Yeah, I forgot that he does like a bunch of stupid animations that pushes guys away and that interrupts his attacks quite a bit. Alright, good. So the big thing with that is it makes him immortal while he's still in the Catan form.
Choose your targets and
Alright, so we got a hammerhead over here. We're losing our army. These guys are getting attacked. So I suspect what I'm going to need to do is just retreat. And rebuild an army.
pick your targets.
Since we've been beaten up so bad. And we'll get some of those lords so we can try to capture some of those hammerheads that were attacking us. Because that would be a huge power spike for us and help us counter all of the Tau units, because we'll be able to counter their range with our range then. Alright, good. And we should be able to resurrect another Tomb Spider. We'll bring our guys up to this corner here. And then send up some of those guys to get you here. Alright. They've got a missile squad coming after me. Oh shit, he's got a whole army over here. Alright. Overextended ourselves a little bit there.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
I think I might actually need to redeploy these guys over here. Oh, shit, he killed our lord, I think. Well, let's get you over here. Yeah, I knew this was going to be challenging with our Necron boys here. These Tau are just so good against our forces. I mean, we could easily counter them if we could get some destroyers and things like that in here too, but then I won't have enough. The lack of army caps is really messing us up here. I wonder if I just build up a big turret, if that's going to be worthwhile. We'll bring you up to here. I don't know if you're going to be able to shoot these guys. Probably not because of your range. Maybe I can send one of these guys to attack the hammerhead while he's just kind of creeping over here. Oh shit, he's got a hammerhead over here too. Well, what do I want to do, I guess is the question. Let's pull these guys back to try to redeploy them. We'll keep these guys over here while we're waiting for an army. Get you up to here. I think we need to have some destroyers to be back at base to help us survive. Get you up here to fight the crisis suit. We're waiting for the rest of our guys to get up here. Alright, let's move you guys in to just start fighting. Alright, these guys are all shooting. You're about to die.
For the greater good!
Alright, you're here. There's another hammerhead, so actually I think if he wants to focus his attacks onto our Necron Lord, then our other guy should be able to get over there and capture him. These guys are slowly weakening our forces, so let's get you over here. Alright, good. Looks like we successfully captured that hammerhead, so that, again, that's going to be a huge power spike. In fact, that hammerhead can probably solo that base. The sheer amount of damage potential it has. Alright, this is actually, I think, the base that... I think this is the Crute base, actually. I thought it was going to be the one that has the hammerheads, but I'm not sure that's correct, actually.
Do not surrender to despair. We have many forces left yet.
Well, either way, it should help us, so hopefully that stops the Crute Hounds from continually showing up, because those guys are a pain in the ass for us to deal with as Necrons. Alright, well, let's see if we can keep pushing here. Because I seem to recall there's a ton of different bases that the Tau have on this map.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. Team leaders, engage the enemy.
Well, I guess so much for our hope that the Crute were not going to be coming anymore, the Crute Hounds, so unless those guys were already produced, that didn't actually do what I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to stop them from having Crute Hounds from attacking us since we took out that production building, and you need to have them in order to make those units, but I guess they're not going to lose the potential to bring them up. Shit, he just wiped out one of my honor guard there. So that's unfortunate, because not only does that mean I have to buy them again, but I then have to... That's like a unit that doesn't count towards our rosters. So So now our defensive forces are permanently weaker. Ooh, let's get you over here and try to possess that. And then hopefully, if I have you guys over here soaking up those attacks,
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
that should stop them from attacking our Necron Lord there. And allow us to get the possession off, which we did. Alright, that's huge. So now we got 2 hammerheads. Let's build that up so we can hopefully get more vehicles on the field.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, let's get that upgraded. Let's get you repaired, because you are going to be essential for our army. Alright, let's get these guys into the monolith.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. Point us at the target.
Oop, shit. He's attacking me with the hammerhead.
Strike teams, choose your targets and attack.
He's already killed tomb spiders.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, well, looks like this is where they want to be fighting us from, so I guess we'll engage them as well. Alright, they are definitely killing us. I'm not sure why this one is going so slow. It's like it's bugging out or something. I don't recall this game having so many bugs, so I think something they did to the definitive edition here for Dark Crusade is causing it to act really weird. Because it seems to have this like chronic green animation there, like it's being possessed, and that's slowing down its movement. Maybe what I can do is come up here and use this as like an elevated attack platform and then use these guys as snipers. Because he has a huge force in the town square here, if I remember correctly.
The Necrons have made it to
see.
Unity Plaza. Drive them back before they disrupt communications. Following orders.
And then these guys can just all fight over here, taking out these guys up top.
Point us at the target.
Unfortunately, he still has a huge army down here yet, so we're going to have to snipe these guys. Hopefully what I can do is just have our Necron Lord aggro a lot of this stuff. And then the hammerheads can just keep picking guys off from up top here. Alright, let's get you guys up to here, just stop them from flanking us. But we're obviously losing our army. Let's get you guys out of here, because there's no reason for you to just die, or you can just die. Alright, let's get you up to here, because that'll make you invulnerable. That should let you soak up a bunch of attacks while these guys are finishing everything else off.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Move you over to the edge here, so that way you can keep using your burst cannons here. Yeah, he has got all sorts of units attacking me here. He's got stealth teams and...
Point us at the target.
He's got a whole nother base down here, so... Honestly, I wonder if I shouldn't just send a mass blade ones down here, given how much we're getting attacked. And hopefully these guys can mop everybody up, while the hammerheads are still doing work too. Because really what I want to have is these hammerheads to come over and start attacking the plaza there. Because we saw they had broadsides and all sorts of units there. Yeah, they're capturing those other guys back from us. Alright, so we got that. We'll reinforce these guys. And I think what we're going to do is just have these guys sitting up top here and sniping here, and then you guys can stay nearby and act as a defensive force. Some bodyguards to help us snipe these guys down. And then maybe with the elevated position I can snipe down the broadside here and be out of range. And you can come over here and start attacking those guys. And you're about to be attacked over here, so we'll try to protect that position. You're still working on killing the stealth teams because you're throwing them all around. Holy shit. I forgot how tanky those broadsides are. Alright, let's get you guys over here, and I think there's another base there, so we'll just attack that as well. Since we have this mass ground team. We'll bring you up. Can you attack the broadside from here? It looks like you can. Alright, well let's get you guys up to here then. Of course, you're all grouped up, so then everybody's gonna be damaging you, so maybe we send you over to try to reinforce them. I don't think we're going to have enough damage to clear these guys out at this rate with everybody shooting into us.
Missiles locking on. Pointers at the target. Following orders.
Alright, looks like we took out the broadside. Alright, that's pretty good actually. Cleared out quite a bit of units there. Alright, let's keep making some armies here. Reinforce you guys. I think we've finally cleared everything out, so let's get you over here to try to reinforce. You're finishing up killing this base. There's another hammerhead over here that we gotta kill. Actually, if I run you over here, I bet I can resurrect a lot of these filleted ones. Maybe we can use them as bullet sponges to work on killing this hammerhead over here.
Armor power, point us at the target.
Ooh,
Point us at the target.
I don't know why you are coming over this way. But you can see how its movement is negatively affecting us here, because this other one's all the way over here already. Alright, that looks good.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. Following orders.
Alright, let's get you guys up here. I seem to recall, yeah, more stealth teams, of course.
All guns, open up.
Yeah, it's just such an annoying mission. Oh my god. It's like, I think we've been doing this for, what, 40-some minutes now, and... I mean, I'm making progress, but we're barely halfway through the map.
You cannot hope to prevail against the greater good.
We've got a whole nother...
Go, and good hunting.
whole nother bases to take out yet. There's another Narlock, or whatever they're called. Alright, let's get you over here. Focus that guy down. These guys are shooting you for whatever reason. These guys are not attacking. So let's try to bring that to an end. There you go. Yeah, those destroyers just work so much easier at clearing out those stealth teams. In retrospect, that's what I should have been doing to make it much easier. Instead of continually resurrecting the tomb spiders to fight in melee. I mean, they're good, but I would definitely much rather be clearing out those stealth teams because they won't get replaced, then we don't have to worry about them shooting us.
Targets and attack.
Alright, let's turn you into the Catan. That way you can try to go toe-to-toe with the dinosaur. And these guys are just stuck in a perpetual cycle, not doing much of anything, because they can't see anything. Alright, let's keep running through here. Trying to kill anybody that's in our way.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, we've almost made it through this area. Keep having the hammerheads try to take out the stealth team, so future armies that are coming through here. Don't have to worry about it. Now we've got the other base here. Looks like you're surviving. Oh my gosh, he's making hammerheads. I think just that one hammerhead can practically kill all these guys.
Armored power moving out. Plasma fire.
Well, if they do die, I'll just try to reanimate them, I guess. Put more. Oh my god, he's got another hammerhead over there. I was thinking, oh, I'll split up his attacks here, but that was obviously not a thing. Because all I did is aggro more guys onto attacking me.
Don't let the prey get away.
I mean, we are... Alright, good. We reanimated a bunch of guys there. Unfortunately, the pariah has been taken out.
Fire all guns. Fire all guns.
Keep trying to do as much damage as we can, but we're just getting shot up like nobody's business here.
Pick your targets. Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Of course, the poor Necron Lord is so injured now. He can't do a ton for us. Alright, definitely take out that vehicle beacon so we don't have to worry about them summoning in more hammerheads. Oh, let's actually take that back. See if I can finally get us a full vehicle armament.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. All guns.
Alright, let's attack here. There we go. Took that out. Alright, these guys are slowly getting put back out. Let's get you over here. We'll turn you into a Catan to attack the
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
hammerhead here.
Follow pointer as the target.
Oh my gosh. Alright, good. He's down. Now let's start working on the broadside. And then we should pretty much have this space locked down then. So then we still got to take out Victory Square, whatever it's called yet. I think given how slow we're producing units, we want to get a second city going. Since unlike the Space Marine mission, we are definitely losing armies over and over again. Yeah, so we're taking out the Monka base here. Ah, you bastards. Alright, let's get you healed.
The enemy has overwhelmed us. The Volgar command post has fallen.
Take heart, fire warriors. The greater good shall prevail.
Eliminating targets. Fire all guns. Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, try to capture that. We'll run you guys over here.
Identify our targets.
See if we can
and
snipe
destroy
out
them.
anybody that's over here.
Point us at the target. Following orders. Target. Fire! Targeting. Fire!
Alright, this is good.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Almost clearing out this pathway. Let's warp you over to here. Try to help take out those stealth teams. Oh, of course my base is under attack and I didn't realize it. Cool. I thought with all the damage we've been doing them, there's no way they're going to have an army after us, but lo and behold, surprise, surprise.
Point us at the target.
Alright, we're getting to a railgun battle there. Alright, let's set you up here to start working after those guys. And start repairing here. Set up some turrets here. Alright, definitely have to rebuild my army before I start attacking that center area. Because we should have cleared out about 50% of it from our elevated position on the east side. But that means we have another 50% that we gotta clear out on the west side.
Point us at the target.
Alright, let's build up more of these so we can try to hold this position so I can actually make an army. We'll summon these guys, try to get us above our population cap. Which looks like we have now. So I think we're going to be spamming these guys like crazy, just act as bullet sponges. Build one of those because we can make an awakened monolith over here and that can help us siege down the city. We're ready to attack the final corner there.
Point us at the target.
Alright, as if you're up to 8, let's start putting you into the monoliths. Everybody be shooting if you can.
Moving out. Acquiring targets.
Okay, good.
Identify our targets.
Now, ironically, if he's shooting you, you should be able to shoot back, so I don't know why these guys don't always shoot when they should. Alright, let's put you guys into there.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, here comes the armies. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. good. Should have this on lockdown, and that'll get us a relic, so then we can make an awakened monolith. And that should pretty substantially increase our damage, while giving us more squad cap.
Enemy has taken the Unity Plaza communications array. Team Sigma, they are targeting the array to disrupt your stealth fields. Fall back.
Alright, good. We should be on kind of the last hurrah here. Finally.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, let's just keep moving you guys up. I don't remember if there's bases over here or not. I don't think so. Well, he definitely has the guards, though. I guess I shouldn't be too shocked by that, since we had to fight off guards on the west side, too. Oh, he's got hella guards on this side. He's got multiple hammerheads.
All guns, open up. Identify our targets.
Alright, let's just move you through here. Alright, we'll summon in our Catan Lord here, because he should be invulnerable to just hopefully soak up a bunch of damage for us while our hammerheads try to snipe the important units. Alright, let's just flood the zone here.
All crisis teams, engage the enemy.
Alright, I don't know if the honor guard respawn or not. Hopefully not, because they're quite dangerous. Alright, we'll have you just take out the buildings. I know for sure that's not coming back. Alright, let's try to resurrect the guys that just all died. Okay, that should give them more targets to focus down on.
Missiles locking on.
Alright, we gotta get you out of here.
And we will destroy them.
I don't know if you can even act as a sniper back here or not, given all the units he has. They're shooting us with his units, so let's get out of there. Alright, that should complete our secondary objective, yep.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, let's see here, get you to there. Let's get you up here to be repairing the hammerheads.
And we will destroy them.
And hopefully I can get these, Damn, I pretty much lost all my honor guard over here. Get the awakened monolith. We'll keep making these guys. They're dying so quick, though. I mean, hopefully with the awakened monolith, then I can just spawn guys on top of them here. And help us resurrect higher tier units. that are going to be fighting. Let's just send the destroyers over there.
Point us at the target.
Alright, that'll slowly be moving over there.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them.
Alright, have you try to snipe out that hammerhead.
All guns, open up. Targeting. Fire.
Alright, good. Another hammerhead down.
Identify our targets, and we will destroy them. Identify our
Alright,
targets.
there we go. We got a broadside there, so we'll try to take him out.
Point us at the target.
Alright, let's teleport over here. Oh, shit. Alright, that's not great. He's already taken pretty heavy damage, and I haven't even really done anything with him yet. Oh, shit. I threw my Praetorian over here. Oh my god. Look at all the guys he still has left here.
Crisis team data attack. Cut them
Oh
down.
shit, he's calling in reinforcements. God dang it. So it's just more and more crisis suits, and again, all those crisis suits are exceptional at killing my guys. Well, let's get you over here. Oh my god, he's got more hammerheads over there yet too.
Fire all guns. Eliminating targets.
Alright, get all you guys up here.
All guns, open up. Missiles locking on.
Alright, we're kind of taking out those stealth teams, which will be good against the vehicle, so it'll be good to take those guys out so we don't have to worry about them.
All guns, open up.
We are slowly making some progress. Alright, good. I think we finally broke through their lines. Unless they're going to summon in more reinforcements on us.
Armored power moving out. Armored power moving out.
I think I actually win the mission if I kill the ethereal, which is why he keeps running from me. So let's just try to send over a hit squad there. Alright, let's just flood the zone with all these guys here. Make sure even if he does summon in more guys that there'll be too many targets for him to get effective kills. Alright, the ethereal is about 2/3 of the way dead. Let's get you up here to repair those guys. Holy shit.
Ornell is dead. We cannot win. Fall back, now! All forces, fall back. Evacuate the city. We will return, Ornell, to Tau for burial. There is nothing left for us here.
Good. Get off my planet. Grayskins, I guess is what they call them in this game.
In the clash between the young Tau Empire and the ancient evil of the Necrons, antediluvian determination won out over youthful exuberance. For all the tactical skill of Commander Okais, the Necron wave was unstoppable, and they purged Asharis just as they had all other regions before it. The retreat of the Tau forces left the remaining civilian population of Asharis unprotected from the Necron purge. Once their cold-blooded slaughter completed, however, the Necrons simply abandoned the city and its surrounding communities to the ages. Automated vid systems still broadcast images from the desolate streets, the bleached bones of Tau, Kroot, and humans lying still in the ash-strewn streets.
Alright, another piece of Wargear. I think we're going to go for the Death Grip here. So his arms marked with the sigils that Catan favor. The Necron Lord wields his weapons with increased power. They'll increase our health by 100 and give us an extra, what, 50-some damage? So that should be helpful for us to keep pushing and doing combat. Excellent, then we weren't attacked. So I'm going to call quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encouraging post more content for you. Have a great day.